Hello, hello, everyone. So we are live. As you come in, jump to the comment section and let me know you're here. Can you put down the music a little bit? Yeah. Welcome, Agiter. Help me pronounce it. MNG Barrett. Oh, Malcolm. Welcome, Malcolm. So welcome everyone. As you come in, jump into the chat and let me know. Gilbert from Portland, welcome. Gigi. Oh, okay. So tell me about yourselves, Gigi, Gilbert, Malcolm. Are you students? Are you considering Yellow Tech? Are you just curious? Talk to me. Of course, it's obvious, no? Smith, are you Haitian? Considering, okay. You'll be a student in January. Okay, cool. Okay, considering for change. Are you already talking to an enrollment advisor, Gigi? I'm leaving it. Okay, good stuff, man. How did you learn about us? Okay, you in touch with Kim. She'll take care of you. Applying for financial aid? You mean you're applying for a loan? Gilbert, is that what you mean? Anyone else joined us? If you just joined us, welcome and jump to the chat and let me know you're here. Let me know where you're signing in from. Can you put the music on repeat? It's my new favorite. I'm still not over it. Yeah, Kim is pretty helpful. So, Gilbert, okay, so you considering. So, what's holding you back, Gilbert, to actually pull the trigger? Welcome, everyone. I cannot see who's coming in, so you have to come to the chat and say hello. That's the only way I know who comes in. That's the downside of StreamYard. Smith, tell me where you are. So how did you learn about us? Yeah, time. Trying to go to work full time and go to school. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. Yeah, if you don't have the time, it doesn't matter if you have the funds, if you have the means, if you have the will to do it, you have to go make time, my brother. So what do you do, Gilbert? What kind of job do you do? Okay, medication aid. Okay. Hey, welcome, Augusta. So how did you learn about us? Tell me a little more. You from Houston? Are you a student? Are you considering, or are you already enrolled? Talk to us. Welcome, everyone. I'm going to start at exactly 7:05 to give more people a chance to join. So welcome, welcome. Let me know, jump to the chat room and let me know that you're here. That's the only way I know if you signed in. Your son has special needs, so now I have to work from home full time. I'm a customer service specialist. Okay. So why are you considering changing? Augusta, are you here to learn about Yellowtail Tech? Are you a student or are you just curious? Any Yellowtail Tech student here? Hello, Augusta. We're gonna start at exactly 7:05. Let people chime in a little bit. Oh, you already signed in. Okay. So tell me, Augusta, who's your enrollment advisor, Pete or Keith or Kim? Welcome, everyone. Welcome. As you come in, go ahead on the comment section and let me know where you're calling in from. That's the only way I know you're here. Yes, Kim is awesome. All right, Barrett. So are you enrolled already, Barrett? Or are you still on the fence? Welcome, William from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Welcome. Tell me a little more, William. Are you a current student? Are you enrolled? Are you about to enroll? Oh man, we have a bunch of people who already are enrolled. Hey, my niece is here. Hey, Armella. How are you, dear? Thanks for stopping by. We're gonna start in exactly 3 minutes. If you're here live, come to the comment section and let me know that you are here. Joanna, I'll see you soon. When do you fly to Medellin? Welcome, everyone. If you are, we have 10 people from LinkedIn, 5 from YouTube, 7 from YouTube. All right. Okay, you're not enrolled yet, considering it. Okay. So you are riding the fence. Okay. When does the January start class? I think it's around January 27th. But our team is gonna put the link to actually scheduling something with one of our enrollment advisors. You should do that. Hello, Mozart. Joanna from Dallas. Okay, let me do something else. If there are people here who are actually already enrolled type 1 in the chat, if you're enrolled already. If you are already a current student, you are already end class. You already started class, put a 2 in the chat. So 1, I have 2 ones. If you are a current active student, already not only enrolled, but your program started, put a 2. Bully, welcome. So you already enrolled and you started in January, I assume. I'm surprised. Today I don't have any current students. I usually, oh yeah, okay, Nikki. So Nikki, you are a current student. What cohort are you in? Tenable, okay. What's your experience so far? Talk to us. All right. Turn off the music. Let's get started. How about that? And we're live, we're recording. Okay, so today I'm going to do this differently. I'm going to actually go straight to demoing and talking about what we are building, because we are actively building our own AI agent, basically, to support you and your Yellowtail journey. So before I share anything, I want to do a little bit of a survey. We are about 22 people now, about 30 people in total. Who here uses something like ChatGPT? If you use something like a ChatGPT, put a 4 in the chat. Who uses a large language model to search for stuff, to ask questions? Okay. All right. So basically, this is what we are building at Yellowtail Tech. We want to have something that, okay, a lot of 4, LinkedIn user, 4, okay. So we realized that a lot of our students, I'm sure including Nick, do you use ChatGPT on a regular basis for research around Linux? So what we realize is our students are already using ChatGPT. They are already using Bard and so many other large language model to do research. So we wanted to actually build on top of that. So what we've done is we started working on an AI agent. And the place it's different, I'm going to start sharing my screen. You let me know if you can see my screen. Okay, can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, say yes. All right. Say yes if you can see my screen. All right. So this is what we are building. We are building an AI agent. It's just like signing into ChatGPT, but it's being fed by us. So so the way ChatGPT works is that it's fed by everything it can scrape from the internet, which is good. But what we did to go beyond that is that we trained the model on our own material. So all our videos, all our books, all our content, you name it, we are feeding it. We are actively feeding it to the model. That way, It's just not a connection to ChatGPT. It's something that's very specific to your journey at Yellowtail Tech. You see what I mean? That's it. So we are leveraging what exists already, but we are feeding it information that is specific to our program. So that's what we're actually doing. Hey, Stefan, I'm sure you use a hell of a lot of ChatGPT in your right now, even at the job, Stefan, right? So let me show you. Let me start and show you what we are working on. And for the record, this is very much a work in progress because, as you know, language models, they need time and a lot of data to actually learn and get better. But I'm going to show you what we're working on. I'm super excited, and it's going to get smarter. It's going to get better over time as students use it and give us feedback. So can you see my screen? So, ooh, oh my God. I think I stopped sharing by accident. Sorry. Okay, can you see my screen? Yes. So basically, this is the first version of the landing page when you get into YT Genius. We call it YT Genius. It's because it's the companion that's going to help you specifically with your journey at Yellowtail Tech. So I want you to see a few things here. First, it's customized. Every student is going to have access to this. Second, we went out of our way to try to gamify it because we want to keep you engaged. So basically, the first thing we have is we have specific quizzes that take you to the next level. For example, every module is tied to an official quiz that you have 3 attempts to actually take, and then you get a badge. All right. The first level, you become a command line conqueror. And also, we are encouraging people to actually be on this platform every day, interacting with it, using it as a way to practice. You can have it generate practice for you. So that's why we have a streak. So if you keep a streak of 100 days, you get, I think, something like 3,000 Yellowtail Tech credit, which gives you access to swags and other things you can do with it. So 2 things I want to make sure you understand: we try to gamify it. We try to actually also make sure we incentivize you to actually keep a streak going on. I don't know if anyone here has used Duolingo. Has anyone here used Duolingo? So it's the same thing. I'm going to incentivize you to be on YT Genius every day, having it help you learn Linux, learn networking, learn Security Plus, and everything that comes in the program we offer. So tell me, has anyone here been using Duolingo to learn a new language? Well, Duolingo doesn't reward you if you keep a streak, right? Well, we are going to reward you with YT credits, okay? Just to make things a little more fun, a little more engaging. All right. So now, as you see here, it tells you directory structure, which is the first module. And then here, you see here, it tells you, it gives you a little bit of background on how to use YT Genius. The other thing we're going to do, besides just that step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we are going to hold regular prompt engineering workshop. Let me know if you know what prompt engineering means. Stefan, do you know what prompt engineering? If you know what prompt engineering means, type a yes in the chat. I don't know if there is a delay. Yes. All right. Tell me, can someone tell me quickly, what do you think prompt engineering means? Very quickly. Very quickly. Can someone quickly tell me? Stefan, help me out. What does prompt engineering mean? So I can keep moving forward. Yes. Getting AI to respond to your request. There is a way. There is an optimized way to get the most out of this. So every time you ask the AI a question, the way you formulate the question inform how the quality of the answer you get. So yeah, you can just come in and ask questions, but there are many ways, there are many tricks, there are many formulas, there are many ways of putting together a question to get the best answer out of the uh, uh, out of the AI platform in general. And we are going to have workshops for you to learn how to use prompt engineering to get the most out of YT Genius and any other platform, including ChatGPT that you'll be using. Using the right words in ChatGPT to get the result you want. Exactly, Barrett. Exactly. And I think I'm pretty good at prompt engineering because I've watched so many YouTube videos about it. I've bought books, not books, but trainings and video trainings about it. But you can always get better. So that's why we're gonna have a series. I don't know if it's gonna be monthly or quarterly yet, depending on how interested the students are, but we want to put together some prompt engineering workshop because the more I learn how to interact with the AI platform, the more I get help, the kind of help I need. Okay, so that's why it's very important to actually learn this thing. So let's go to Linux, for example. You're gonna see on the left there's the welcome tab. There's Linux. If you specifically want to learn Linux or to ask question about Linux, you can go here. If you want to ask question about Security Plus, you come here. It depends on what you're trying to learn at this time. If you are trying to learn more about IT infrastructure and networking, you come here. So let me show you what I mean. So you can ask YT Genius a very generic question like, what is the content of module 1? It's going to tell you specifically. It's not going to go on the internet. So basically the way we've built this is tell the LLM, the platform, before you go fetch on the internet for the answer, look at our library of content, look at our videos, look at our content, look at our trainings, and see if you find the answer first. So that way, we're not only sure the answer is more accurate, but it's in context. Let me know if you understand what I mean. Because everything YT Genius can do, you can say ChatGPT can do it too. But the reason why this is important to use, it's because it's specifically trained on our information, on our training. So now you see, you can ask it a question like, tell me what module 1 is about. It's going to tell you what it is about. Another thing you can do is, let's say you are ready for a practice quiz. You're not ready yet for the module quiz, but you want to put together practice quiz. And you were learning about VI, for example. You can come here, you click on quiz, and then you write something like, please teach me about how to use VI. So this is one way you're going to be able to interact with the platform. It's going to tell you that's VI is a text editor. It's very powerful. It's basically the base of one of the base knowledge you need to know about Linux. Is going to tell you how to move around. What are the things you can do with it? So you realize that it goes and search first our documents before going on the internet. Now, if the question you ask is not in our document, that is when it goes on the internet. So let's you can ask it a specific question about VI. So now we asked a very generic question, but we can make the question a little more specific. For example, I said, how to set a line number in VI. By the way, don't worry if you don't understand what I'm saying, the question I'm asking now, if you're not a student yet, but this is something you're gonna learn, how to use VI, for example. So here you can actually ask it a specific question, and it's gonna tell you how to display, how to find a number line in VI. So let me give you another example. Okay, so now let's do this. Let's create a quiz. So now I'm ready to ask questions. You can come here, or you can go back here and start the official quiz of the module. So here you can click here and you hit Linux, and then it's gonna start putting together some questions for you and ask you, for example, who created Linux? Linus Torvald created Linux. So it starts asking you questions, it gives you feedback, it gives you a score, and it gives you the next question. So now the next question is, what is the kernel primarily responsible for? Managing resources, using interface design, writing software application, providing antivirus services. Let's choose managing resources. So these are the ways where you learn in the classroom, and then you come here and then you start practicing, you start playing around, you start understanding and going deeper in the material with the platform. Because like I said, I'm sure you've seen that where I said, YT Genius is not intended to replace anything we have at Yellowtail Tech. It's intended to enhance your experience at Yellowtail Tech. It's intended to expose you even more to AI and learning with AI. It's intended to expose you to prompt engineering, because God knows, and Stefan surely knows, that you need prompt engineering when you start working, when you start your job. Mateos, yep. You use it daily at work. Mateos, give me an example of a question, of a typical question you ask at work, you ask ChatGPT at work. So like I said, we're gonna emphasize a lot about teaching you how to use not only YT Genius, but how to leverage the full power of large language models in general. Because large language models are only as powerful as the way you ask the question, the way you formulate the questions, and the way you segment the questions, the way you follow up with the questions, and so on. Okay. This is great. I'm excited to use it in the next cohort. Is YT Genius specific to RHEL or will provide answers to questions about other distros? Well, Justin, great question. It's gonna start first with answering your question based on RHEL and CentOS. If you ask about other distros, it will give you information, but it's specifically trained on our curriculum, which is based on Red Hat and CentOS. I don't know if that answers your question, Justin. Any other question really around this? Because another thing I want to talk about here is that as students start using this, it's going to generate data for the instructor, to start learning as a whole. What is the recurring question that the cohort has, where they are failing, where they keep failing in the quizzes, where to emphasize the learning, and so on and so forth. So this is all we're building. We are very excited. We're gonna put it in the hands of a select group of students. We're gonna do a soft launch in January to take out the kinks, to make sure it's working well, and then we're gonna roll it out to everyone for free. If you are a student at Yellowtail Tech, you're gonna have YT Genius available to you. So any question really about the use of AI, prompt engineering, YT Genius specifically, Yellowtail Tech in general, tell me in general, what are your thoughts and what are your questions? Esther, welcome. Tell me, are you a current student, Esther? Are you considering enrolling, or did you already enroll? As I promised, guys, I wasn't gonna make this long. This was only to introduce you to YT Genius and to the work we're doing and the reason why we're doing it, and the reason why we think it's super important to learn prompt engineering, not only to maximize YT Genius, but also to maximize your learning and your performance at work when it's time to get your job. Any additional question for me? All right, let's do it this way. If anyone is excited about Yellowtail or YT Genius, type a 1 in the chat, because I'm not getting any. I'm not even sure I'm connected. All right, I got a few ones. So the first thing we're gonna put together in probably late January is the first prompt engineering workshop. Look out for this. It's gonna probably be Thierry leading this workshop, but it's gonna really help you not only leverage YT Genius, but in general leverage any large language model. The full program is 6 months, Gilbert. If you are interested, the team, why don't you start putting some links in the channel if someone is interested in learning more. This is perfect because even on the job, people have multiple ChatGPT tabs up, including me. Yes, and there's no shame to it, Stefan. You're just using the best tool available at the time, and now it is ChatGPT. Probably in 5 years, it's gonna be something even more powerful. Another thing I want to remind you is that we're gonna be at GovCon, GovTechCon, December 18th to the 20th. I look forward to seeing you there. If you are in the DMV, stop by and say hi. I know Stefan will be here, and also we have a 50% off um, um, voucher if you want to buy your ticket for GovTechCon. Um, Ivy, I don't know if you have the link for the discount code. I really look forward to meeting you, to chatting with you. If you are on the fence, you want to talk more about Linux, you want to consider changing IT, I will be there. We can chat. I look forward to hanging out with you, Stefan, and anyone else who come for GovTechCon in Virginia. With that, I'm gonna leave you there. I'm gonna keep you updated on everything we're doing with YT Genius. This is only iteration one of at least 20 iteration that we're gonna do with YT Genius. And the more people start actually using it, the smarter. That's what I love with AI in general. Literally, it gets smarter as people use it. The more question you ask it, the more it's going to start learning, okay, these are usually what are the problem, what are the issues people have, and the answers also are going to start getting better and better. So I can't wait to see you. I can't wait for you to enroll and for us to interact, and yeah, to actually get going with learning and transitioning into tech in general. With that, please grab the links you need if you want the 50% discount on tickets for GovTechCon. If you want to get with our enrollment advisor and start considering Yellowtail Tech, please click on the link. But otherwise, I say good night, and I'll see you on LinkedIn, on IG, and on Slack. All right. Have a great evening.